Hey guys, welcome back. So we left the port of Tampa, and if you're leaving Tampa on any cruise, you're going to go under the Sunshine Skyway Bridge near St. Petersburg. We took the Carnival Legend for a 1 week cruise down to the Panama Canal. Now, most of your Panama Canal cruises will be 10 days to 2 weeks. Occasionally, and this year in particular, 2 different weeks. They offered a 1 week version of the Panama Canal cruise. Once in February, once in April. We took the one in February. So after leaving Tampa, we had a couple days at sea, and then our first port was Limon, Costa Rica. This is my first time ever being in Costa Rica, so we wanted to kind of do the nature tour of it. They have a lot of different excursions that you can choose from. The closer you get to the cruise, the more excursions will open. It really depends on the weather, how much interest is in each of the excursions. We decided to do the Canal cruise to kind of go spot some of the wildlife in that area, especially trying to see the sloth and a couple of the different monkeys, the howler monkeys and the spider monkeys. We also, after doing the Canal cruise, we did a rainforest walk, looking at some of the plant life, again looking for animals, and then went to a local banana plantation, not only for bananas, but to also see how they had chocolates and coffee and a lot of the different things that are produced and grown in Costa Rica. If you're into coffee, Costa Rica has some of the best coffee in the world. We stocked up on coffee and some other souvenirs while we were there. But just having the nature tour in Costa Rica was definitely something on the bucket list that I wanted to do. It's a beautiful country, and I definitely want to spend some more time in Costa Rica in the future, maybe on a weekend trip or a week getaway. After Costa Rica, the next day our port was in Colón, Panama, and this is the main stop. Now, if you're on a Panama Canal cruise, you'll either do a partial transit where your ship goes through the canal, but you're probably not going to get off at a stop. Or you have what we did. We actually stopped in Panama, and almost every excursion had a trip to the locks. We did the Agua Clara locks, the newer locks that were on the Panama Canal, and we were lucky enough to see a ship going through while we were there. You can just do the canal and then go back to the port, or you can add something else. We added the San Lorenzo Fortress. The fortress was okay. Some of the viewpoints were really nice, but you can add different things to see in Panama along with your canal trip. But that's mostly what everybody's going to see, is to see the locks and hopefully get to see a ship go through. Well, now we had a day at sea after that, and then we had our final third stop in the Cayman Islands at Grand Cayman. It's one of the best diving and snorkeling stops in the Caribbean, maybe in the world. And if you get a chance to go, you definitely want to do that. So we just did snorkeling on one of the reefs, on Cheeseburger Reef, and we got to snorkel over a sunken ship. So that was a really nice day to end our trip. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.